So good afternoon students. So today I am going to explain class 8 understanding quadrilaterals. Continue this part exercise that is 4.3. Yesterday I taught in the part 2 that is exercise 4.2. Now and today I am going to explain that is part 3 exercise that is for 4.3. First question that I am going to explain. So given a parallelogram that is ABCD, this is the given parallelogram. ABCD is a parallelogram. Complete the statement along with the definition or property used. What the property we are applying into the figure in a parallelogram and the given below the sums. Let us study here. First question is given AD and DCB, and that is given of that. What is the given? That is OC, and angle DAB is equal to angle plus of angle CDA. That is given of that, right? So I have done by solution itself only. So I have solved here. So first one, that is for class 8 continuously understanding quadrilaterals, that is part 3, that is exercise 4.3. First main, already I had shown the figure also, ABCD. This is a parallelogram. First question is given AD. AD is equal to that is BC. AD is equal to BC, that is for opposite sides. That is opposite sides of that. These are the two opposite sides are equal. First point we have to write according to the statement there, which property we are using. Right. Okay. And second sub question, angle DCB. Angle DCB is equal to angle DAB. That is DCB and DAB, that is for opposite angles. Angle C and angle A, both are opposite angles. Then we can write opposite angles are equal. Got understood? And OC is equal to, this is the half part of the diagonal line. OC is equal to OA. We can write this, and side is equal to this side, that is OA. That is diagonals bisect each other. Now here angle DAB plus angle CDA, that DAB and CDA, that is for two angles will come this angle and this angle makes this angle and this angle. The both angles make, that is for 180 degree, that is for adjacent angles are supplementary. We are adjusting into the angle that are supplementary angles. Understood? Now I am going to explain the second main, the given figure. See here. Consider the following parallelograms. Find the value of unknowns x, y and z. That is given first figure, second figure, third, fourth and fifth. Total 5 figures are one by one we will start it. So the diagram I have drawn in my notes also. So that is second main, first figure, find the value of x, y and z. So first that see ABCD is a parallelogram. We can tell the quadrilateral or parallelogram. Then angle y is equal to, that is angle y is equal to 100. This is angle B is equal to angle D, that is y. Angle y inside is there, that is 100. The opposite angles are equal. We can write opposite angles are equal. Next, then 100 plus x is equal to 180 degree. These are the adjacent angles of a supplementary angle. These are the x and 100. Right? That is, and this 100 if I transpose this side, it will become minus sign. X is equal to 180 minus 100, it is equal, x is equal to 80 degree. And this x opposite is z. Angle x is equal to angle z. The opposite angles are equal. Then x is 80 degree, then z is also, it become 80 degree. Then opposite angles are equal. So the second question, listen here, we got x is equal to z is equal to 80 degree, that opposite angles are equal. Now I am going to explain this part so we people can see easily. So here, so the diagram is given, that is x, angle z, y and 50 degree should be given in that. Right? This is the corner of the angle, this is 50 degree. Right? So here angle x plus 50 degree is equal to 180 degree because adjacent angles are supplementary. So 50, if I transpose this side, x is equal to 180 minus 50 degree, then x is equal to 180 minus 50 is that we got 130 degree. Similarly, opposite angles we can see. Angle x is equal to angle y. Angle x is equal to angle y, that is 60 degree, 130 degree. Opposite angles are equal, right? And angle y is also we get, that is 130 degree. Then this you see, this z form we are getting. Which angle? Alternate angles. Angle y is equal to angle z. Angle y is also, that is, or that also we can take, or we can take angle x is equal to angle z. These are the corresponding angles. Simple. Angle x is equal to angle z is equal to 130 degree, that is corresponding angles. Angle x is equal to angle z, and z is also we will get, that is for 130 degree. X, y and z, according to the given question we are getting the value. Now here the third one, the given figure is angle x, angle y, angle z, and 30 degree should be given. We need to solve. Angle x is equal to, see, this angle is 90 degree here given in the figure. The opposite angle, vertically opposite angle, this angle is equal to this angle, this angle is equal to this angle. We know that this is x form. This angle is equal to this angle, and this angle is equal to the angle, that these are vertically opposite angles. Angle this here 90 degree, then x is also how much? 90 degree, because that is for vertically opposite angles. Now it is inside the triangle we have to take. See this triangle, x, y and 30 degree. Angle x plus angle y plus 30 degree is equal to 180 degree. Angle sum property of triangle we are using, right? X is 90 degree. Angle x is 90 degree plus y we don't know, and 30 degree should be given in the triangle, and total sum of angle sum property, that is for 180 degree. Both add and transpose that side. Angle y is equal to 180 degree, 90 plus 30, 120 degree. If you transpose this side, it becomes minus sign, 180 minus 120, and angle y is equal to 60 degree. We got angle y. And similarly, see here, so here this you see these angles, right? So here angle z is equal to angle y, this, see, right? Angle z is equal to angle y, that is 60 degree. Both are 60 because they are alternate angles. Angle z is also, it will become 60 degree. Did you got understood? Okay, so here you see this and this angle. This angle z form we are getting, z form. This angle is equal to angle y, that is 60 degree. Now I am going to explain the second part, fourth one. So the given diagram, see here, y angle z, that is exterior angle, that is y, x, that is interior angle, that is exterior angle, and 80 degree should be given here. So here you see, this is angle and this angle, both are corresponding angles. Angle z is equal to angle 80 degree. The both angle z is equal to 80 degree because they are corresponding angles, right? And similarly, angle y is also 80 degree. See, angle, that is for opposite angles. This angle is opposite angle y. They both are opposite angle. Then we say it as angle y is also opposite angle, that is for 80 degree. Now angle x plus 80 degree is equal to 180 degree. These angles, that is for adjacent angles of supplementary. Adjacent angles of supplementary. These are the two angles, angle x and angle, that angle is 80 degree is equal to 180 degree. That is for adjacent angles of a supplementary. Now after that, this 80, if I transpose this side, it will become minus sign. Angle x is equal to 180 minus 80 is angle x is 100 degree. Did you got understood? Now the fifth part I am going to explain. So here you can see the diagram should be given, angle y, angle x, and the diagonal line should be there, 40 degree here, and z is there, and 112 degree. Right. Now angle y is equal to, this is opposite angle, 112 is equal to y, that is opposite angles are equal. Opposite angles are equal. Now see in this above triangle, this is the above triangle you can see, angle x plus angle y is plus angle 40 degree is equal to total sum of triangles make how many degree? 180 degree. The above triangle I am taking angle sum property of triangle, that is 180 degree. Angle x and angle y already we know that 112, that is 40 degree is equal to 180. Both if we add and transpose this side, angle x is equal to 180 degree, both add and if you add 112 plus 40 degree, it becomes 100, we get that is 152 degree. If you subtract this 180 minus 152, that angle x is equal to 28 degree. Then angle x is, say angle x is 28 degree, and z form we will get here, this angle x and angle z. See that z form we are getting, that is angle z is equal to angle x, they both are 28 degree because they have alternate angles. It is in a z form we are getting, that are angle z is also we will get, that is for 28 degree. Did you got understood? Okay, now the third main I am going to explain. This second part has finished. Now I am going to explain, can a quadrilateral ABCD be a parallelogram? If what is asking, ABCD is one quadrilateral, it is can be made that a parallelogram. Then first question is given, angle D plus angle B is equal to 180 degree, whether it is possible. Yes, we will see here. So I will explain here. First question, can, that is a, if angle D plus angle D is equal to 180 degree, yeah, if angle B and angle D are 90 degree, if we are taken the both angle 90 degree, then sure it is possible to make an, that is for 180 degree. It is possible to make, then it is 180 degree, because opposite angles are 90 degree, then easily we can consider as a, that is for 180 degree. Similarly the second question, see, AB is equal to DC, AB is equal to DC, that is 8 centimeter, this is also 8 centimeter, assume that, and AD is equal to 4 centimeter and BC is 4.4 centimeter, because according to the parallelogram we know that this opposite sides are equal, but here is 4 centimeter, here is 4.4 centimeter, but it is not possible. No, because opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal. This side is equal to this side, okay, we will get 8 centimeter and 8 centimeter. Here is 4 centimeter, but here is 4.4 centimeter, but it is not possible. This answer we can say no, right? And the third sub question is given, angle A is equal to 70 degree and angle C is 65 degree. Angle A is 70 degree, angle C is 65 degree. Then what he is asking, we need to make a, what we have to make, that it is a quadrilateral. Can it is possible? See here, if no, because opposite angles are not equal, they both opposite angle, angle A is 70 degrees there, but this angle is 65, both angle opposite are not equal. We need to make parallelogram, but required opposite angles are equal, but here is not equal, then we say angle A is not equal to angle C. That's it. This answer is no. Now the question number 4, what they given, draw a rough figure of quadrilateral that is not parallelogram. Rough figure of quadrilateral, but that is not parallelogram, but exactly two opposite angles of equal measure. Opposite angles are equal, opposite angles are equal. So I drawn ABCD, but this angle is equal to this angle, but these two angles are not equal. Understood? Angle A is equal to angle C. It is possible, we can write yes, but here angle D is not equal to angle B. Understood? Okay, but we got two angles are equal. What my point? Okay, next question number 5th I am going to explain here according from the textbook. The measures of two adjacent angles of a parallelogram are in the ratio 3:2. Ratio is given, remember that. Find the measures of each of the angles of the parallelogram. Two adjacent angles of a parallelogram are in the ratio, that is given in the ratio. So see, let the ratio that is given 3 is to 2, and one of the one angle B 3x, put in x, B in x, B in x, B in x, put in x. One angle will be 3x and another angle will be a 2x, right? One angle will be a 3x and another angle will be a 2x, and we know that 3x plus 2x is equal to 180 degree because adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary angles that makes adjacent angles, that is 180 degree. 2x plus 3x, that is 5x. 5x is equal to 180 degree, and product value if I transpose to denominator, product value if I transpose to be a denominator, 180 divided by 5, 5 ones are 5 3s are 15, 18 minus 15 is 3 left, 3 and 0 is 30, 5 6 are 30, and x is equal to, we got 30 degree. One side should be given, that is the 36 degree, x is 36 degree, and first side is given, that is one angle should be given, that is 3x, that is 3x, 3 into 36, that is we got 36 3s are 108, and similarly the second angle is given, that is 2x, 2 into x values we have got from here, we get, so 2 into 36, if you multiply 36 2s are 72, that the second angle we got. Understood? No. Now I am going to explain question number 6. So here the two adjacent angles of a parallelogram are equal measure. What is given? Two adjacent angles of a parallelogram are equal measure. Find the measures of each of the following, each of the angles of the parallelogram. They simple given. Two angles of a parallelogram are equal. We know that. And so question number 6. Let one angle be x and another angle, opposite angles also we will take x. Two angles are equal, they given. The two adjacent angles of a parallelogram that are equal, that we are taken, they are not given in the diagram, they are not given the value, that we can consider as a x. This also x, both are equal. Then we have to put, so x plus x is equal to 180 degree. Adjacent angles of a supplementary, angles are supplementary, we can write, and x plus x is 2x. This angle x plus this angle, that is 2x, and 2x is equal to 180 degree. The product value, there is no sign in between 2 and x, and the 2 will transpose to be a denominator. If you cancel, 2 1s are 2 9s are 18 and 2 zeros are 0. X we got that 90 degree. The both angle 90 degree and 90 degree. The total sum we need, if you done, we will get exactly 180 degree. Got understood? Next, I would like to explain the question number 7. So listen here. The adjacent figure HOPE, H-O-P-E, angle should be given the sides. HOPE is a parallelogram. This is the figure is parallelogram. Find the angles, measure x, y, z, x, y and z. The state the properties using, find them. You use to find them. State the property also, we have to write the property name. First you see x, y and z, this is angle 40 degree. Angle 1 plus, here I am taken inside, see here, this is the perpendicular, this is the baseline. We know that T form we got, and we are given the name of angle 1, this is angle 1. Angle 1 plus 70 degree is equal to 180 degree, that is for linear pair. One line, this is baseline, that two angles will be there, that is for linear pair angle. And if you transpose this side, angle 1 is equal to 180 minus 70 degree. If you subtract this, we will get, that is angle 1 is equal to 110 degree. Got it? Okay. Now we know that angle 1 is equal to angle E, because they angle are opposite. H-O-P-E. O is equal to angle 1 is equal to angle X. They both are 110 degree because they are opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. Now, so here angle Y is equal to, see, angle Y is equal to this angle Y is also what we will get, that is 40 degree. What we will get? This angle we will get. Angle Y is also we will get 40 degree. How? See, that is for alternate angle. That is for angle 4. Y is also we will get, that is 40 degree. See, this angle. See, from here, this Z form we are taking. See. This is Z form we are taking here. See repeating once again, this is Z form, this angle is equal to this angle, so because angle y is equal to also 40 degree, because they are alternate angles. Now here see, so this angle is equal to this angle. Which angle this? Name that angle. This angle is equal to this angle, right? So 40 plus z, one angle, and another angle is 70 degree. That is, these are corresponding angles. You know that this angle is equal to this angle. If the bisector angle is there 40 degree and 7 for z is equal to 70 degree. If plus 40, if I transpose this side, and z is equal to 70 minus 40, 70 minus 40, if you subtract this, we will get 30 degree. This is also we will get, that is 30 degree. 40 plus 30 we will get 70 degree, because according to the corresponding angles, this is 40 degree. Got understood? Now I have done up to here, up to the question number 7. Now remaining sums I will try to explain on after that. Okay, now write it.